Hello, everyone, and welcome to Medical Facts. I'm Dr. Rena Malik. If you've ever felt that familiar frustration of finishing too soon, only to watch your erection fade away as if it's got somewhere else to be, while your partner is still ready and willing, please listen closely. There's something likely sitting in your kitchen right now, probably near your stove, that can help you stay ready for a second round, and sometimes even a third. I'm talking about extra virgin olive oil. And no, this isn't about some strange bedroom trick. This is about the science of what happens inside your blood vessels and why men who adopt this simple daily habit report cutting their recovery time in half. If you want to be the man who doesn't need a long, awkward pause before you're ready again, I encourage you to keep watching. Welcome to Medical Facts, where we focus on what the evidence actually shows, not just what's heavily marketed. I've spent years reviewing the research on male sexual health, and the data points to some very practical solutions. Specifically, studies indicate that men over 55 who consume olive oil daily, when combined with specific minerals and one surprising cold water technique, experience a measurably shorter refractory period. That's the clinical term for the time it takes to become erect again after ejaculation. We're not discussing miracles here, but rather 1 to 3 weeks of consistent habits that can improve circulation, support hormone balance, and yes, help you engage in multiple rounds without feeling completely spent. So, here is exactly what we're covering today. First, the precise mechanism of how olive oil improves blood flow to the pelvic region. Second, the timing and dosage that actually works, because just drizzling it on a salad isn't typically sufficient. Third, a 3-ingredient combination that can enhance the effect. Fourth, the 2 minerals your body urgently needs after ejaculation and why many men are deficient. Fifth, a 60-second cold water technique that might sound unusual but has real science behind it. And finally, I'll provide a simple checklist you can follow starting tonight. Before we begin, if you're finding this useful, consider subscribing to Medical Facts for more straightforward, evidence-based information. Now, let's start by understanding what happens when you lose your erection after climax. Your body releases a hormone called prolactin, which is nature's signal that you're done for the moment. But how quickly you recover isn't just about hormones. It's fundamentally about blood flow and a molecule called nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as the chemical signal that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to rush where it's needed. Without adequate nitric oxide, those vessels stay constricted, and a firm erection becomes difficult. This is where olive oil enters the picture. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in polyphenols, which are plant compounds that help maintain the health of your blood vessels. Research shows that men who consume 2 to 3 tablespoons of high-quality olive oil daily have significantly better endothelial function. In simpler terms, the lining of their blood vessels is healthier and responds more efficiently to signals. One study from the University of Athens followed men over 60 who added olive oil to their diet for 12 weeks. That group reported not only improved erection quality, but also noticeably shorter recovery times, reducing that frustrating wait by 10 to 15 minutes. Now, you might be thinking, Doctor, isn't fat bad for my heart? Here is the important distinction. Healthy monounsaturated fats, like those in olive oil, actually support testosterone production and can improve your cholesterol profile. When your HDL or good cholesterol increases and your LDL or bad cholesterol decreases, your arteries stay clearer. Cleaner arteries mean better overall circulation, allowing your body to redirect blood flow more efficiently after ejaculation. If your cardiovascular system is a highway, think of olive oil as part of the maintenance crew that keeps the lanes open. But there's another key benefit. Olive oil helps reduce systemic inflammation, which is a hidden contributor to sexual performance issues in men over 50. Chronic inflammation damages blood vessels and reduces the availability of nitric oxide. The polyphenols in olive oil, especially oleocanthal, act as natural anti-inflammatories, soothing your vascular system. As inflammation decreases, your ability to achieve and maintain erections can improve consistently over time. Practically speaking, if you're serious about reducing recovery time, making olive oil a daily habit is foundational. However, not all olive oil is the same. You need extra virgin, cold-pressed oil stored in a dark bottle to preserve those concentrated polyphenols. The refined oil in clear plastic bottles likely won't provide these specific benefits. Up next, I'll break down the exact dosage and timing that makes the difference. Remember, when it comes to vascular health, consistency is far more important than intensity. All right, so let's say you're convinced to try olive oil. This is where many men make mistakes with dosage and timing. What does not work is gulping a shot of oil 20 minutes before intimacy, expecting it to act like a natural Viagra. That's not how vascular health works, and it may just lead to an upset stomach. What does work is treating olive oil as a daily maintenance program for your circulation, similar to how you'd maintain a car for long-term performance. The effective range for most men is 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. Some may go up to 3, but if you're not used to it, start slowly to avoid digestive issues. Begin with 1 tablespoon daily for the first week, then increase to 2 if you tolerate it well. As for timing, the best window is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Your body can absorb the polyphenols and healthy fats more efficiently when there's no other food competing for digestion. Here's a simple protocol. Wake up, drink a glass of water, then take your tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil straight, or mixed with a little lemon juice to improve the taste. Wait at least 30 minutes before eating breakfast. This gives your body time to start utilizing those compounds. Will you wake up with an immediate erection that same morning? No. This isn't an acute fix, it's cumulative. You're building better vascular function over weeks. But many men report that after 3 to 4 weeks of this daily practice, they notice better morning erections, firmer erections overall, and yes, a shorter time between rounds. If mornings aren't possible, the second best option is to take it 2 to 3 hours before you anticipate intimacy, not right before. Your body needs time to process those fats and activate the nitric oxide pathways. Think of it as preheating an oven. Now, let's address common errors. Mistake 1 is using refined or light olive oil instead of extra virgin. Mistake 2 is taking excessive amounts, thinking more is better. It isn't, and it can cause diarrhea. Mistake 3 is inconsistency. Taking it for 3 days and skipping 4 won't yield results. Vascular health responds to regular care. And mistake 4 is expecting instant results and giving up after a week. This is a long-term investment in your body. If you're committed to this, stick with it for at least 30 days. And if you're finding this guidance helpful, please share this video with a friend who might benefit. These conversations are important. Now, let's enhance this effect. Olive oil alone is beneficial, but combining it with 2 specific ingredients creates what I call the Mediterranean stamina formula. The combination is extra virgin olive oil, fresh lemon juice, and raw honey. Together, they work synergistically to amplify blood flow, support hormone production, and improve stamina. Let's start with lemon juice. It's not just for flavor. Lemons are high in vitamin C, which plays a critical role in nitric oxide bioavailability. Essentially, vitamin C helps your body use nitric oxide more efficiently and for a longer duration. Research in the Journal of Sexual Medicine has shown that men with higher vitamin C levels tend to have better erectile function. Next, raw honey. And I emphasize raw because processed honey loses many beneficial compounds. Raw honey provides readily available glucose for immediate energy, which is useful when your energy stores are lower after the first round. Importantly, raw honey contains boron, a trace mineral shown in studies to support free testosterone levels. More testosterone means a stronger libido, better erections, and potentially a shorter recovery time. So, how do you combine them? Each morning, mix 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, the juice of half a fresh lemon, and 1 teaspoon of raw honey in a glass. Stir and consume it on an empty stomach. Do this daily for a minimum of 30 days. Many men start noticing positive changes around weeks 2 or 3, including improved energy and a gradually shortening recovery period. This combination addresses multiple root causes: circulation, hormones, energy, and inflammation. It's a comprehensive approach. Next, we need to discuss 2 crucial minerals. Every time you ejaculate, your body loses a significant amount of zinc, up to several milligrams. If you're sexually active multiple times a week, you can quickly become deficient. Zinc is vital for testosterone production. When zinc levels drop, testosterone often follows, and your libido and erectile function can be directly impacted. Furthermore, low zinc can impair nitric oxide production. Studies, including one from Wayne State University, have found that correcting zinc deficiency can significantly improve erectile function for many men. The second mineral is magnesium. It's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions, but for erections, its role in smooth muscle relaxation is key. The tissue in the penis is smooth muscle, which must relax for blood to flow in and create an erection. Without adequate magnesium, that muscle can stay too tense, restricting blood flow. Men with higher magnesium levels often have better erectile function and cardiovascular health. You can find zinc in foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and chickpeas. Magnesium is in dark leafy greens, almonds, and dark chocolate. However, due to dietary habits and soil depletion, many men over 55 are deficient. Smart supplementation can help. A general baseline is 15 to 30 milligrams of zinc and 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily. For timing, consider taking zinc after ejaculation or before bed, as your body uses it overnight for recovery and testosterone production. Take magnesium in the evening as well, as it can promote restful sleep, which is when your body does much of its repair work. Most men notice improvements like stronger morning erections within a couple of weeks. Now, for the technique that might surprise you, after ejaculation, your body temperature rises slightly, and then prolactin induces a relaxed, shut-down state. What if a brief strategic cold water application could interrupt that process? This uses the principle of contrast therapy, where cold causes blood vessels to constrict and then overcompensate by dilating wider afterward, essentially resetting local circulation. Importantly, cold exposure, particularly to the groin and lower abdomen, can trigger a short-term spike in testosterone and dopamine, which can counteract the post-ejaculatory decline. Here's a safe method. After you finish, wait about 5 to 10 minutes for your heart rate to normalize. Then step into a shower. Start with lukewarm water over your body for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Then turn the water to cool or cold as you can comfortably tolerate, and direct it at your lower abdomen, groin, and inner thighs for 60 seconds. Breathe deeply. This isn't about torture, it's about a controlled stimulus. Men who use this often report feeling more alert and ready again much sooner, sometimes within 10 to 15 minutes instead of half an hour. A crucial safety note: if you have any heart conditions, high blood pressure, or other cardiovascular concerns, please consult your doctor before trying cold exposure. It can cause a temporary spike in blood pressure. Always start gradually with cool water and listen to your body. This is a tool for optimization, not a risk to be taken lightly. So, to bring this all together, here is your action plan. Incorporate extra virgin olive oil daily for long-term vascular health. Consider the Mediterranean stack of olive oil, lemon, and raw honey to enhance the effects. Replenish with zinc and magnesium to support testosterone and muscle relaxation. And, if appropriate for you, try the post-ejaculatory cold water technique to help reset your system. This protocol isn't a magic pill, it's about giving your body the consistent support it needs to function at its best, naturally. If you commit to this for 30 days, I believe you'll observe meaningful changes. I encourage you to try it, and if you do, come back and share your experience in the comments. Let us know your age and what differences you noticed. Did your recovery time improve? Your insights can help others in our community. And if this video has been valuable to you, please consider subscribing to Medical Facts and sharing it. Often, the information that helps the most is what we're least likely to ask about. Thank you for watching, and remember, true health understanding goes beyond the surface.